Greetings to everyone. This is Anushka from Exampil, a student driven platform to help you crack your entrance exams hassle-free. Today we have Miss Riddhi Sanghani with us, currently in third year of engineering and is pursuing her degree from the prestigious DJ Sanghvi College. It's a pretty renowned college which needs no prior introduction, and it goes without saying the level of effort required to get in. Very hearty congratulations, Miss Riddhi, for your achievement. I'm sure the journey must not have been easy. So, without any further ado, let's begin with the interview. So, my first question to you is, what is that motivation which aspired you to become an engineer?
Okay, so during my school years, I was pretty average student, but I used to score really good in maths and science. So my interest in maths and science motivated me to choose engineering as this stream.
Okay, so this was your like motivation, like you were having very keen interest in this subject.
Yes, right.
Yeah, good to know. So, may I know when did you start preparing for your CET exam and what strategy did you adopt in yourself?
So I started preparing for it right after my 10th exam. Like I had decided that I wanted to crack CET. So I started it during the vacations only. And yeah, I started going to coaching classes, and they helped me to figure out the schedule when I want to complete which part of my portion should be completed and how I should do the revision.
Okay, so what did your typical day look like while you were preparing for your CET exams?
I was a morning person, so I used to get up at 5:30, and I used to revise the concepts which were taught in the previous lecture. Then I used to have my coaching classes from 9 to 3 something, and then I used to rest, and then again I have to get prepare for the next day. So it was pretty hectic, but I used to keep some time for myself as well.
Okay, so you managed your time as well. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
good to know. So, may I know what is your weakest area and how were you able to overcome it?
um, when it comes to memorize things like facts, I am very weak at memorizing theories. So inorganic chemistry, particularly chapters like P block, required a lot of effort from my side. So I used to keep on revising that topics, and I also use the flashcards and tree diagrams which help me to remember it better.
Okay, so like you use different tips and tricks, to memorize the things which you were finding difficult.
Yes.
Yeah, so may I know how were you able to deal with the pressures arising during your studies?
There was a lot of pressure because this is a competitive exam, so we keep on comparing ourselves with others. So but I tried a different approach. Instead of comparing with other, I began to compare my marks with myself. So slowly and slowly I began to progress that way. So this helps to deal with pressure to some extent.
Okay, so like comparison is also a good way if we start comparing with ourselves, like our past, study efforts or something like that. Is that true?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, what difficulties and problems you faced while you were studying?
There were a lot of distractions, like you have family functions and parties and friends. So sometimes you get disheartened, like you have to skip all that things. So that was difficult, but I told myself that it was important. And also COVID period was very difficult, where exams were getting postponed, but you have to keep that patient.
So, like, how were you able to manage your studies during this pandemic situation? Because the exams were getting shifted, So,
So I just kept on giving mock tests, and I did not watch any news like exams were getting skipped. I just kept on practicing and practicing.
okay, good to know. So, how do you maintain a healthy study personal life balance?
Yes, as I said, I keep some time for myself where I like music, so I play music, and I love to watch sports, as well as I kept meeting my friends at regular intervals, so they kept me like motivated.
Okay. So, Riddhi, there were around 5 lakh students who appeared for CET examination. And of course, everyone must have prepared well. So, but what did you do differently which resulted in your success?
I already knew what my goal was, so I prepared a whole schedule where I had completed my portion before exam and had enough time for revision and mock preparations. So that really helped me because I knew what path I had to take. So that was important, and also you have to avoid procrastination. For that, you need people around you who keep you motivated towards your goals. That helped me a lot.
Okay. So, like any other books you referred other than NCRT for your preparation?
Yes, for physics I use H.C. Verma, and for physical chemistry I use Narendra Awasthi book Problems on Physical Chemistry.
Okay, they were very helpful for you, right?
Yeah, they give you the idea about the difficulty of the problems that might come.
Okay. So, like, what helps you to focus the most?
Um, I avoided social media for 2 years completely. I had no social media, so there was less distraction, and also you need to take breaks on regular interval. It helps to improve your focus more. Help me to focus more on my studies.
Some, like taking breaks is also a very important part of a routine, right?
Yes, you need to stay mentally aware. Like if you get exhausted, then you might not perform well.
Yeah, that's true. So, Riddhi, our future CET aspirants would love to know, like, what was your parents' reaction when they learned that you have cleared with such an amazing rank and marks, and soon you would become an engineer?
Yes, so results were actually very delayed. They came late at night, and my whole family were awake till the late, and they were really happy and like proud that my efforts paid off.
Yeah, like you made your parents feel proud for you. Okay. So, like, now, how does it feel that you are into your dream college?
Yes, it is amazing feeling. Like after 2 years, you studied and you get what you want. So that was an amazing feeling.
Okay, like, good to know. So, like, could you please explain us, like, what last moment strategy you used while preparing for your CET?
So yes, I avoided like learning any new concept in that period of time. I just kept on revising my notes, and I gave many mock tests because that helped me to know which subject I can, like how should I attempt the paper, because that's also very important to know that how you are going to attempt the paper. Like for me, attempting maths first really helped me because it boosted my confidence and also gave me extra time to solve other subjects. So
Okay,
yes, giving mock tests is really important.
okay, like you work like periodically giving mock tests, which really helped you.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what would be your piece of advice for the students who are currently in their 11th, 12th, as well as repeaters?
Just stay focused and keep on practicing as much as you can, and try to attempt paper using timers because it will give you the real idea how the exams will be. And don't get demotivated if you initially score bad marks. It will gradually improve.
Okay. So, like, what role has peer-to-peer learning played in your life at your engineering as well as your prior studies?
Oh, yes, there are many times that some concept which teacher teaches you, you don't get it. But when you ask same concept to your peers, you understand it well because you relate to them in a better way, and they can explain you easily as compared to teachers. So yes, there were many instances where my peers helped me to solve a problem which I was not able to solve. Similarly, I helped them if there was some difficulty they had to face.
So, could you please elaborate that why is peer-to-peer guidance important?
Our peers and us, we all are at the same situation right now, so they understand us better and help us to guide. Can help us to guide yes.
Okay. Now, what interests you the most? What is that subject which you're going to specialize in for your future?
So right now I am doing computer engineering. There are various domains. So I am currently exploring every domain. I am not sure what I am going to do, but I am currently exploring every domain, and they
Oh,
are really interesting.
yeah, very good to know. So, what do you like the most about our example app?
Yes, this concept about uh, uh, toppers giving techniques and tricks to the students is really unique, and I guess it will help them because toppers know how to get through this exam. So this concept is really unique, and also the notes are really organized. Like you don't have to go here and there. That notes are also really helpful.
Okay, so what would be your message to the future CET aspirants who want to walk the same path as you?
Just study well and stay focused. I'm sure they will also get through this with all the hard work and patience. So yes, all the best for their future.
Okay, so with this, we come to an end of our interview. Thank you so much, Miss Riddhi. It was a pleasure talking to you. This was very insightful, and we hope that the students must have learned a lot of things from this session and will surely implement all the tips and guidelines in their preparation. It was a very enlightening interview. Thank you for making time for the students today. We wish you all the very best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you.